Hey everybody, right now we are solving this puzzle. Basically you have to find people in the book which answer the clues. Right now we're looking for Constance Snoring, who lives in the Crowing Crypts, so let's go over there. The Crowing Crypts. Okay, so to get there I guess we just have to go north, then east, and then north. North, east, and north. I was wrong. Okay. Maybe you just have to go east and north. Yeah, okay, here we are. And Constance Snoring. Never early, never late. Who is never early, never late? Just in time.
That looks like the right name.
And that guy lives in... I don't know. My notes just say SP, SP. Okay, so to get there, I just go north here. North again. Up left. And it's Sorrow Park. Sorrow Park. Okay, that's SP. Just in time. All dressed up with no place to go. That's Manny Kin.
There, I'm no dummy.
Oh, you're no dummy, Nancy. Okay. Manny Kin lives in WR. I don't know where that is. I probably should have spelled out all of these names. WR. So I think it's here to the right, or to the left. Where is this? Withering Roots. Mannequin died in debt. Okay, who died in debt? That would be Owen Moore.
That looks like the right name.
Yes, yes, yes. So Owen Moore lives in SP. Good thing I have all these notes ready for me. Otherwise, it would take a long time to solve this puzzle. A stand-up person. The stand-up person is Kneel Down.
Let's hope Neil is lying down by now.
And Neil lives in CC. Okay, so Kneel Down is in CC. That's the same place as Constance Snoring. Alright. So that place was east and north. Kneel down. All that's left of me are these old bones. Myra Maines.
Bingo.
Okay, so she lives in TS. Okay, go left here. Upright. Terra Siesta. Alright. Loom too late, prune too early. Clearly some sort of flower clue. Rose. Winter spring.
Smells right to me.
SG, SG. Slumber Gardens. Slumber Gardens. She would have given you the shirt off her back. Polly. Esther Gibbons.
Hopefully this will Gibbons me a clue.
Oh, Gibbons me a break, Nancy. Okay. 40 Winks. 40 Winks. We haven't been there yet. It's south of here. Same as my... Same name as my dog at 10. Moved from his grave and buried again. Dog at 10? How am I supposed to know the name of his dog when he was 10 years old? I guess we'll just have to ask, Renee. Was she around then? She was probably alive then.
Hello, Ned. Did Dr. Bolet by any chance ever mention the name of his dog to you? Well, now, seems to me he did say he had a dog once, way back when he was a young'un. But when it comes to its name, I'm afraid I'm no help at all. I'd better get going. Thanks for coming by.
Okay. Doesn't look like she's going to be able to help us out at all. Henry? We have nobody else we can talk to, Henry, so you'd better know the name of the dog.
Yes?
Do you by any chance know the name of Bruno's dog?
He had a dog? That's news to me. In other words, no, I sure don't.
I'm going to keep looking around.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, who else can we ask? Okay, Ned. Oh wait, we can call Dr. Buford too? And Professor Hotchkiss? Ooh, this is awesome. Let's start with Dr. Buford.
This is Dr. Gilbert Buford's answering service. How may I help you?
I need to talk to Dr. Buford. Could you maybe give me a number where I can reach him?
No, ma'am, I can, is this an emergency?
Sort of. I mean, it's not a medical emergency. See, I'm only going to be in town for a short time, and Dr. Buford and I have this mutual friend who died recently, and I just really need to talk to him about it.
Need some consoling, huh?
Yes, I need some consoling. That's it exactly.
Well, tell you what, it's against the rules to give you his phone number, but I can tell you that now that he's all but retired, Dr. Buford spends most of his evenings at his favorite gumbo stand down in the French Quarter. If you really need to talk to him, you can probably find him there.
Great. Do you know the address?
It's at the corner of Rampart and Domain.
Did you say Rampart and Domain?
I did indeed. Granny Pumpkin's Cajun cooking. They make some darn fine gumbo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I'm truly sorry about your loss.
My loss?
That mutual friend of yours and Dr. Buford?
Oh, right. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Bye.
Rampart and Domain, that is where Bess is. So I guess we have to call Bess and then play as Bess, and we can actually talk to Dr. Buford. Awesome. But first, let's call Ned.
Hey, Nancy. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Meaning?
I need you to tell me the name of Bruno's dog.
While I was picking mushrooms for Renee, I almost lost my hand to one of Bruno's pets.
You have a big dog or something?
A big alligator named Bernie.
How can you make a pet out of an alligator?
Apparently by exploiting their fondness for marshmallows.
Stay away from them. I like your hands just the way they are.
I can't quite figure out whether Renee neglected to tell me about him by accident or on purpose.
Hey, if you're not sure, you better stay away from her, too.
Are you familiar with the legend of the so-called crystal skulls?
Is that where aliens supposedly scattered a bunch of perfectly formed crystal skulls all around the world like thousands of years ago? And all the skulls have different magical powers?
Something like that, yeah. Apparently Henry's uncle was the proud owner of the Whisperer, the skull that was supposed to make whoever owned it live forever.
Only now he's dead and another superstition bites the dust.
Maybe, maybe not. See, this book I found in Bruno's library said no one who has owned the Whisperer has ever died of natural causes.
So how did they die?
They were all murdered.
Come on, you don't believe that crystal skull stuff is true, do you?
I don't know, and if I remember correctly, I think the crystal skull was stolen from Bruno. Yeah, it was stolen from him, and that's how he was able to die.
I'm not sure what I believe yet. But right now, what I think doesn't matter. The people who knew Bruno had the skull. If one of them believed in the Whisperer's power, they may have figured the only way they'd ever be rid of Bruno was to cause his death.
But didn't he die of a stroke or something?
Heart attack.
Well, there you go. Natural causes.
Heart attacks could be induced.
You've been watching too many of those forensic detective shows.
That may be, but what's really interesting is the skull is missing.
That is interesting.
And I'll bet you anything that's what my bony friend in the red ascot was looking for.
Does Henry know where the skull is?
He doesn't know anything about it. At least that's what he says. that skull is still around here. I intend to find it.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah, that's right. Bess found the container for the crystal skull with no skull inside. So somebody clearly stole the crystal skull.
Henry confessed that he sold off some of Bruno's things because he needed money to keep his girlfriend Summer happy.
She's high maintenance, huh?
Extremely. You're so lucky.
Hey, don't I know it. Think he sold off the crystal skull?
I don't think so, no. He acts like he's never heard of the crystal skull.
And so the search goes on.
That's about it.
Great hearing from you. Keep it up.
I will. Talk to you soon.
You'd better. Bye.
I think Henry keeps Summer happy because he doesn't want to see the winter of her discontent.